video is focusing on the wrists, so befriending your wrists, and the hands and the fingers a little bit as well, but mostly the wrists for now. So I'll share 3 different exercises that you can do to help look after your wrists, so especially building some strength and stability in that region. If you do have any wrist sensitivity, then you might want to do fewer in number of each of these exercises. And there are ways that you can also take the load off of the wrists a little, and I'll explain that in a moment. So initially, I'm going to take hold either of a block or a book or some kind of object that you can rest your forearm on. So I'm just setting up like so. I'm going to take my right forearm down, and then I'll pin it down with the left hand. So I've got the back of the forearm down here. So curl the fingers and thumb into a fist, and then move the fist down and then up. So moving through extension and flexion here. And then drawing back to a neutral stance to circle the wrist, but without the forearm moving too much. And just noticing here any sort of sticky points or awkward spots where the movement becomes a little more tricky, and then reversing. Noticing if there's any clicking or any other sounds as well. And then we'll switch to the opposite side, so this time moving up and down from here just a few times, and then that circling motion again in both directions. Remember to keep breathing as well. And then we'll switch. So you got the back of the left hand, right hand pinning it down, and then curling the fingers and the thumb in, moving up and down. Maybe noticing if one wrist feels a little more challenged than the other. And then back to neutral, and that circling motion again, really working right from the wrist there. And in reverse. And then switching over, so you've got a down and up movement again. And then circling movement. Alternating direction. And then we'll come up of the block, book, or whatever other object you might be using. Okay, so now we're going to come into a quadruped stance. So we are weight bearing here. We've got the shoulders stacking right over the wrists, and we'll take a little movement back and forth. So you're shifting the weight forwards and then back, and just noticing how that weight shift feels. The hips don't need to come all the way back to the heels, just anywhere in that range. And then shoulders back over the wrists and taking a little movement from side to side. and then back over the wrists, and this time we'll take some circles. So again, noticing how that feels for the wrists in reverse as well. And then back on. Okay, and final movement here, and lift one palm up, so just enough that you could maybe fit your fingers of the other hand underneath, and then setting back down and peeling up the other palm and back down. So if that feels like a lot for you, then you can always shift the weight off a little so you have less load over the wrists. So the shoulders would be back off of the wrists. So continuing to alternate. And then if that feels okay, see if you can lift both wrists up at the same time. So again, remember you can do it in this position here as well, or you can do it in that fuller weight bearing stance. You can always shift the weight forwards a little more to really work those muscles of the forearms. So I'd suggest taking anywhere between 10 to 20, maybe a few more if you'd like to. And then once you've finished, just rolling the wrists out a few times. So again, I will share a good few more exercises for the wrists, which I really enjoy doing. So look out for those in future weeks. I hope these serve you well enough for now. Again, let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.